Have you ever had a run, a race, a 5K, a 10K that went perfect? That's what we're talking about today, is my perfect run. Every runner has a goal, and every run has a story. In today's story, I bring you 11 Schmevin. In this run, I had hopes of keeping things very fast, but also wanted to keep things where I could keep my breath and heart rate under control. For me, that was keeping things between a 420 and a 430 kilometer pace. Now, I ended up going against that pretty fast here. In the first kilometer, I did go slow to kind of ease in things. I didn't want my heart rate to jump up too much. Now, getting into the run, first kilometer, I kept it nice and easy, kept things around that 444 per kilometer pace, which is typically what I start off at really for all my runs, no matter what the run is, kind of ease into things. And then I immediately kicked it up. I did want to keep it in that range of 420 to 430, like I mentioned. But really for the first half of the run, I was thinking, hey, I'm going to hang around 425. But my overall goal, because I knew I was going to kick it, at some point, was around 420 per kilometer. And as a matter of fact, on the third kilometer and on the fifth kilometer, I hit right at that 420 kilometer pace. And when I saw that, I was like, boys, we're hitting that 420. We're hitting that 420. This was the first run I felt like I knew what I was doing. I felt like I was a runner. Like for the first time, I felt like, man, I can do this. I can do the marathon. And that was a beautiful moment. And that's why I want to talk about this run today, because I had never had anything like this happen. This is probably a small moment to many, but this was actually a huge moment for me. And I would say I did pretty good with doing 422 on the 6th. On the 7th, went too fast, 414, which is about a 6-minute 50-second per mile pace, and then took it back to 418. Now, I knew that I went slow on the first kilometer. This was right around that point that I quit trying to kind of calculate things and average them out in my mind. I just knew that, hey, if I tried to hang around 420 or went slightly faster and then really let it rip in the last kilometer or so, then I could at least do 420 or better. If I did faster than that, then that's great. But really, this was meant to be steady. I didn't want to get my heart rate up too high or do anything that would just make me not feel good. I had no idea that this was going to be what I consider a perfect run. And don't worry, you're already seeing it, but at the end, I'm going to show the breakdown of the per kilometer paces, so that way you can kind of see them for yourself. But after the 8th kilometer, I kind of quit averaging things out in my mind. Probably wasn't doing it right anyways, but that's where the real fun began, because that's when I started feeling even better. That runner's high was real. Now, I didn't want to go faster than 415 because my heart rate does start going up. So as long as I didn't pass 410, I thought I was pretty good there. And I stayed true to that pretty much till the end, where I let it rip on kilometer 17 of this 11-mile run, which is basically mile 10, or 9.8 or whatever. I did a 416 and then kicked it up to the last 4/5 or 0.8 kilometers, which did that at a 351 per kilometer pace. So I absolutely brought the heat, but didn't go too hard because I wanted to feel good after this run. And that's the key, guys. That's why this, to me, the 11 Schmevin, was the perfect run. This 11-miler brought it home for me, and I ended up doing spot on, at the end of this run, spot on, a 420 per kilometer pace. So guys, do your best. Take it week by week. You'll reach your goals. Just keep trying. Zero barrier life, baby. I'm out.
This is where you gotta push past your limits.
Oh yeah, one more thing. If you like these short stories that are longer than my shorts that I've been posting, and you want to follow my journey to the Indy Monumental Marathon, then give me a follow. I'm going to keep trying to do videos like these. And if you like them, then maybe I'll put out some more. But I need some feedback, guys. So thanks for watching. See ya.